Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Mid-State Technical College. Spring into your future at mstc.edu.
Here with Assumption girls basketball head coach Ryan Klein. Coach, another year. Practices started a couple days ago. Just talk a little bit about this year's ball club, obviously losing some big key contributors from a year ago.
Yeah, I think we are going to miss our Spaniard a lot based on her joy and everything that she brought to the table. And then our other seniors too, the leadership that they brought, and some big time skills too down the stretch there. So Kayla and Izzy will be missed. Clara did a nice job of training up a new manager, and we're going to be all right there. So that's good, and there's no way to replace Sadie. So we got a good group of girls, and all of our former players have done a nice job of laying a foundation for them to be successful.
And just talk a little bit about this year's crew. Obviously, Anna Schooley's coming back. You got a couple of good seniors on the club as well. Just talk about this year's group.
Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of depth. So we've got a couple of seniors that I think are going to lead the way well. Kristen and Malia have been playing a lot of varsity minutes through the years here. And then we have a sophomore class that's ready to go. Our junior class is a little depleted in numbers, but got some quality girls, and we got a nice freshman addition probably to the varsity lineup too. So there'll be some new faces out there, but a lot of the same ones too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting year. We might be able to move a little bit more. I think our defense is going to be a little bit better, so that makes me happy. I like when we can play defense.
Obviously, throughout the last number of years, expectations and success has been through the roof with the last couple of groups that you've had. How do you kind of just keep this keep this team down to earth early on and during the regular season, and not try to go over the top of their heads?
Yeah, I mean, staying down to earth starts with giving it up to the Lord. So, I mean, when you put Him first, and that's what our school teaches, and that's what we stress, keeps you grounded. So.
And yeah, and you mentioned defense. Obviously, defense has been a big part of this team, pressing as much as you guys do. Just talk a little bit about, you mentioned depth and how many girls you might swing in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I think our defensive pressure is going to be pretty relentless. As annoying as these girls are, they are as intense and relentless on the court. So God bless them.
Every year, or the last number of years, you guys have started with a couple of big conference games, Stratford and Newman to start out, and then you have a couple of great opponents in the Cranberry Classic this year. Just talk a little bit about starting off a season as you have the last number of years with a conference game.
Yeah, I've talked to Tammy before about the fact that, like, our first conference game against Stratford is always a rough way to start the year, and it is. Our conference is exceptional, and it's always a great test. We've got some good non-conference opponents this year too, so we got to be ready to go right out of the gates. So we got some work to do.
Every year I ask, usually the first question, but what keeps you coming back with these goofballs that you have on this ball club?
I don't know.
And final question. Obviously, people have been able to watch the Assumption girls the last number of years. If people are new to Assumption girls basketball, what might excite them to come down to the gym and watch this team?
We have a lot of fans, players, support in the community. You know, it turns into a big family. So there's no small part of anything that we do that doesn't affect our success. So we stress the little things a lot, and so if you're paying attention, you can see a lot of stuff that will bring joy to you. It's not just the basketball. A lot of times the basketball is the worst of it all. So there's a lot of good stuff to see. It's a good group.